I had to watch a George Lopez show, season 2, episode 2. It was a great episode. He did not want to be a token. And I was like, wow, that's 20 years ago. Times have changed. So anyway, here we go. We have Star Wars Doorables. I keep calling them Dorbs because that was a different thing by Funko Pop. I got 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it says $5, but the box said $1. When I scanned them, sure enough, they were actually just $1. I guess they were too tired to go through and scan all these for the right number. These, however, were screwed up. One of these did ring up for $1, but the rest of them kept ringing up for, I don't know, whatever the number the price was. But the woman came over and she's like, all right. So the girl's like, you know what she did was she didn't realize that they look all the same like these do. So when you scan one of these in, it scans them all. She didn't realize that that number on the bottom right there is actually different for every one of these. So that one's 313, this one's 316, this one is 317. These are not technically blind packs. I mean, because they show you the little figure on the front. I have no clue what these are, but I want to do these first since I don't have a clue what they are. And if I absolutely hate them, I can at least just $1. I mean, every time I think about, well, it's just $1, I keep thinking of that preacher one time. It says, yeah, it's only $1 till you're starving. All right, they also had a blue package, which mostly looks like basketball players. He appears to be a basketball player. This one definitely looks like something from an anime I used to... looks like, what is his name? Lopez? Not Lopez. I'm thinking of George Lopez. Lupe. Crap. He's a detective, and he kind of looks like this. So I'm going to open this one first. Now, it says Rai Guy Rocky. Shane... Poke and the professor. Oh, it also has it on the big words. I haven't the slightest idea what ScreenBreakz are. I think it's something to do with people who are on YouTube, but I've never heard of these people, and probably because it's not. I don't know who they're aiming at for this. I really have no idea. I mean, like, I thought if they're articulated, that's cool. But from what I saw, they were $10 originally. And when I saw that they were not articulated, I was like, are you kidding me? You would pay $10 for something that's not articulated? That's, I don't know. That's why I figured I'd open this guy first, since he kind of reminds me of that guy. Remove before pulling tab. It's kind of a hard piece of plastic. What am I supposed to do? I'm like, it says pull tab. Is he supposed to crash through this? Like, okay. Cut film before removing character. Oh, that was so much fun. He crashed through the plastic. Oh my gosh. How much fun can you possibly have? How are you supposed to cut that off whenever I can't even reach down in there? All right. Yeah, I'm not getting understanding of this. So if these aren't articulated at all, what is the point of these? I mean, can somebody out there tell me what the heck this is about? Maybe somebody who's more into the know. I'm more getting into the venture stuff. This modern stuff is just, sometimes I like it, sometimes I just don't get it. Okay, I cut the plastic. It's just not going to come off. Like, I think they glued his feet down in there. Okay, oh gosh, look at that. Those things were hard to get off. All right, here's the figure. There's nothing articulated. It doesn't, you can't even take off his head. I thought his head would at least move. So I thought, you know, that might be a fun head to play with, but it's just a piece of plastic. That's all it is. It's just a lunk of plastic. I really kind of am seriously. I thought surely there's at least head articulation. Maybe some articulation in the arms. I just, man, this is pathetic. So 3 1/4 inch tall, 8 centimeters tall. So he's about as big as Micro Man here, Edison. I don't understand this. I don't know what the point of this is. Let's see if any of these are articulated. All right, because you got a, I don't know. All right, now I'll try to pull it off this way. So you might be saying, this isn't a Mystery Monday mystery. No, it's a mini though. It's a minifigure, sort of. Now, you know, you might be thinking, well, didn't you just get some figures that don't have articulation? Yeah, but they're cool. These, I don't know what these are. I don't understand what, isn't this a dude in his boxers with a kitty cat on his shoulder? All right, hold on. Oh, look, he crashed through the plastic. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I don't understand this. I really don't. I mean, for $10 originally, can't you make them with articulation? I find this weird. No wonder they went to the dollar thing. No wonder they're like $1. And then what am I going to use this for afterwards? It says at poke RB. What does RB stand for? Like roast beef? At Rye Guy Rocky. I don't know. Okay, so is it the same size as the other one? Yeah, and they got that Popeye looking look to them. Is this supposed to be some game or something? Because, man, they're getting really lazy with action figures these days. These figures are completely, you know, when you go, well, you just got those other figures. Yeah, but they're cool and they're in stances and these are cool. These? It's a normal human being. This is a hedgehog with a pirate's hat. That's cool. He's wearing a t-shirt and his boxer shorts and has a teeny little kitty cat. Now the kitty cat's kind of cool. This one, his face is cool. I don't know. Let's open the other two so I can whine and complain about those now, okay? All right, so again, if anybody's watching it has any clue about these, please let me know, because I have absolutely, I don't even know if these are supposed to be YouTubers. Aren't the YouTubers, I don't know anybody popular. I remember there's somebody called Cutie Pie or something that was popular for a long while. All right. Oh, look, he broke through the glass. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking awesome. Sarcasm. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Whoever made these, here's where you failed. You made a piece of plastic of a figure that nobody knows who it is. Well, okay, I don't know what it is. The average person, I don't know. I'm not popular, I don't know. You didn't make it articulated. If you'd have put some articulation in it, I mean, this would have been a cool figure to have if it was articulated. Because I bought figures like this, like skaters and stuff that, what were they called? There was some skaters back in the day. I don't know. They were just kind of generic figures. But they were skaters, and it was like you could pose them and stuff. They were really highly articulated, actually. For the ones I'm thinking about, they had magnets in their feet. All right, here's the last one. They're only $1 each, so I can't do much, whine so much. I kind of knew they were going to be like this, but I thought, surely, nah, I'm just imagining they don't have articulation. Surely they're like a bendy toy or something. Nope, there's nothing about them that you can pose. You just kind of sit them on your shelf and go, why did I pay $1 for this? Why? Well, next year for spring break or spring cleaning, I know what I'm be giving up. Or before that. Man, nobody wants these things. I mean, they're only, like, I guess our Walmart is, look at that static. You got me. All right, so, like I said to somebody earlier, that our Walmart is, oh, this one's already breaking out through the plastic. All right, whatever. I was saying, like, our Walmart never has anything because we're old, mostly an old people society down here. And tourist, and neither one of those really won't like the stuff that I like, so that's why. Okay, so I got these, I don't know, something about this though makes me think like a body banks for the Micronauts kind of thing. Can't a regular, do I have a, no, I do, but they're underneath everything. I don't feel like digging them back out. But we can always just measure to see if a regular 3 3/4 figure will fit inside there. If I use the right side of this. So, yeah, to the top of that glass part, it's 10 centimeters, which of course is 3 3/4 for those who pay attention. So, you could probably put a close to 4-inch figure in there. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and the chair arm. I thought it was something like a bug or something. Yeah, they got these mosquitoes flying around here because it's been so humid today. I like that checkerboard right there. So this is, but there's no posability, and it looks like there should be. Like, it looks like you can see that you failed. Whoever made these, what company made these? I can't even tell what company made them. Hold on, let me. Usually they're proud about their dog. This is a 2024 All-Star Innovations. Well, All-Star Innovations, here's my words. Make them articulated. Make them have an action feature. Like that little basketball, you should have a pullback and then them shoot. This guy, I would have made him do something with his head booming back and forth, maybe. I don't know the characters, so I can't tell you what I would do. Just make them with articulation. Hey, Big Al, have you heard of these before? They're called ScreenBreakz. I thought they said spring breakers, but no, it's ScreenBreakz. They're 3 1/4 inch tall figures, and they do nothing. Oh, well. So there we go. Now, the main thing, I just wanted to see what those were. They are what I thought they were. I thought for sure, nah, I must have misread something. When I first saw them, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It's like, oh, but it doesn't move? Nah. $10, and I was like, $10? Nah, I'll wait till they go on clearance, and sure enough, they did. It's only been about a month since I first saw them, and they're already on clearance. These, I'm surprised. So again, these were only $1 for those who just joined me. Not $5, like it says. They were only $1, so there should be 4. No, I haven't heard. Haha, I hate those random balls. I like these when they're $1. So for $1, heck yeah. For $5, no. I don't like gambling. Well, you get some really cool stuff. You get these pieces right here. And for $1, I mean, at the $1.25 tree, sometimes I just like not knowing what I'm going to get. So I don't like all the trash. I mean, you could have put them in there without putting them inside of about 4 different bags. Ooh, I got Darth Maul. Now, Darth Maul, I went to the first movie, what is it called? The prequel. And when I saw Darth Maul, I was like, oh, cool. And then he got killed. And I was like, all right, this movie sucks. I just remember after Jar Jar Binks lives, but Darth Maul dies. No, you did him dirty. Some girl. I haven't the slightest idea who she is. Is there a booklet in here that tells you which ones come with which? No, they usually come with a little. Oh, here it is. It is a booklet. So I have no idea. Oh, well, there we go. Right there. I opened it right to it. Omega. I think that was that new cartoon, because I did have an Omega figure, but it looked nothing like that. All right, we got a clone trooper, or yeah, right? No, this is the post quills, the Rey story. Stormtroopers. We got Ahsoka, and then she has a water gun, so she's a super Ahsoka. All right, that was my first 4. Well, I've got a bunch of the LOL balls, and I wanted a very common figure in the wave, and she didn't get it. She was so mad because she bought so many of them. Yeah, isn't that weird when you want the most common thing, but you get all the rare stuff instead? It happens. It happens. Yeah. I know I don't personally... I don't know. Sometimes it's just fun to. But I always feel the bags, but you can't feel these. But I mean, at the Dollar Tree, they don't ever have any. But I used to get the Doorables. I keep calling these Dorbs, the Doorables, and for Disney. I feel the bags, and most of the time I was right. But every now and then it's like, dang it. The Bippity Boppity Boo, whatever they're called, the fairy godmothers or something. They feel like something else. I wonder if these numbers mean anything. Let's see, are the numbers actually something different? It's not like I'm going to care too much. I don't buy these at full price. They're $9.99 full price. That's crazy. But I only paid $1. For $5, I was like, nah. I'm guessing that's Luke Skywalker from the post-quills. From the Ahsoka, not Ahsoka, what is it called when you have, it could be from Ahsoka. I heard he's on the Ahsoka show. Yeah, it's Luke Skywalker. Oh, a common figure from the Wave, and a new version of her favorite one. The sad thing is she got bit by a stray cat the same day, and we had to go to the hospital. Oh, wow, getting bit by a stray cat. If I kitty want to come near her. Yeah, this is from the prequels. It's basically Luke, or it's Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker's dead. Bad luck. Was it a black cat? This looks like the bounty hunter guy, sort of. Wait, who is it? Now, if this was from the Marvel Comics stuff, I mean, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm not really into the prequels and the sequels. Oh, sequels is what I'm looking for. Yeah, it is Hunter. He's from the comic books, but he didn't have hair like that, I can remember. It looks more like he's... Anyway, it's definitely his more robotic body and his half face. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of somebody totally different. This is not him. This is somebody else. Because I'm about to say, that's definitely not him, because his face is not painted on. It's actually, you know, robotic. He's like Terminator looking underneath. Oh, I missed one. Yep. Oh, that just slid right out. It's Finn, I think they call him, from the sequels. I saw the sequels. It was okay. I just thought, okay, we're going to kill all of my heroes off? Okay. You know, and I kept thinking, all right, I think the mystery of who Ray was the most mysterious thing. I was like, who is Ray? Was she Rahab the Ahab? I got a bunch of these now. What am I going to do with all these, you know, these things? What am I supposed to do with these when I'm done? I mean, I could donate them, but sheesh, that's a lot of them. Another Luke Skywalker. He was a friendly cat, and I was always coming around here, but particularly fond of her. Just randomly bit, and we've been telling the old guy that's been feeding him to go get him his shots. Yeah. Well, I mean, my cats bite me all the time, but they never really draw too much blood. But not all the time. I mean, you know, when they're playing too rough. So hopefully she's okay. I hope she's not getting anything bad. I think, is this Jada Solo? You know, everything when I try to interpret stuff, I interpret it from the Dark Horse era and, of course, the Marvel era. So who is she? Finnick? Oh, I think I got her last time. His tooth went through her finger. Oof. Oh, okay. I thought you were, like, going to get shots, but yeah, it's pretty deep. Oh, here we go. This guy's pretty popular. Don't they look like South Park characters? Here's my plan. I want my cheesy boots. They look like South Park characters. All right. What? I know he's... Okay, Admiral Thrawn. Which one's the rare ones? What color is that? Usually it tells you they're rare. Oh, he is rare. Ultra rare is the blue. Yeah, I remember before I went to see the sequel, I was like, man, Phantasm, or whatever her name is, Captain Phasma, looks so cool. She's going to be like the New York bubble. No. That was another disappointment. I was like, she was supposed to be the coolest, newest figure ever. She ended up being a nobody. Like, she just ended up dying in the first one, I think. Oh my gosh, I got so much trash now. All right. Yep. My trash can's ever full. I'm gonna take a wild guess that this is Ray, but I could be wrong. Nope, I'm right. It's Ray. Whoa. Okay. They wouldn't give her a rabies shot because they said rabies isn't common in this area. She showed a picture of it. Well, I mean, if it was like foaming at the mouth and you know, what is it called? Like feral, then yeah, it may have rabies. But they'd have to catch the cat in order to check it for rabies. You don't want to get a rabies shot and not have rabies because, from my understanding, and this may be just me because I didn't take college biology. I took all the other science courses. You're basically giving yourself rabies to get rid of rabies is pretty much it, I think. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a biologist. All right, this is the guy I hate, Jar Jar Binks. It's a white one, so it's a common. So blue is ultra rare. Which one's ultra rare? Have I got any of those? Captain Phasma, Boba Fett. Didn't I get Boba Fett the first time, though? Cad Bane. I like Cad Bane. Wrecker and Queen Armadillo. Brought it up because I know you're a cat person. Yeah. Nobody should have this many cats, though. All right, there's a clone trooper, but looking like he looks like he's clear right here, and you can see all the way back. Let's see. This is Captain Rex. He's actually a common one. Yeah, I only got one cat here right now. The rest of them were in here a while ago. They come in every time I open the door. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like that helmet. I want to decapitate him and put that on another figure. All right, this is he's basically your Luke Skywalker of the new movies. Poe Dameron, that's his name. So, all right. 3 more, no, 4 more. I got one right in front of me I haven't touched. It rolled over in front of me, I suppose. Oh, yeah, so I don't know if you checked out your Walmart, but they got a few clearance things. There's not a lot. There's this, there's those knuckle cruncher figures from WWE. I was only gonna get one, but then I saw these little parts in them, like different pieces of. So I was like, you know what? For $2 each, I'll just go ahead and get all 4 of them. There's only 4 different ones. I thought at first there was a lot more, but it's because all the WWE figures look the same to me. I mean, I was gonna get the Rocket first, because it's a Rocket Man. Ooh, I got, what's his face? The Darth Vader's son. These little surprise she bought on clearance for like $3 or more. The LOL surprise, gotcha. Oh crap, I'm already forgetting his name. That's how forgettable the movie was, Kylo Ren. Yeah, so I've seen all 3 of the sequels. I've never seen the 3rd prequel though. There's another clone trooper. You know what? You can troop build clone troopers. No, not clone troopers, sorry. The stormtroopers from the sequels. I hate the sequel movies. Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, no, we shouldn't hate the sequel movies. Oh, there's the Anakin. I had him last time. I could recognize him right away. Because I thought it was Darth. On the video, I was like, oh, look, it's Luke Skywalker. It's not. It's Anakin. People complained about the prequels. But I didn't like the prequels. I didn't like the sequels. I just like the original 3. And I do like the one that's right before. Like, it's right before the original movie. I got 2 Rexes. I can't remember the name of it, but I only like it because of the last few minutes of the movie. It's kind of like, oh, that's what happened. That's how we got the blueprints. But I think I cried during the movie because I was like, they showed Carrie Fisher. I think it was right after she died, wasn't it? I think that's why I cried almost, because it's very emotional about the whole thing of her dying. I was like, oh, I can't believe she's really dead. The rest of them only died in the movies. She died for real. We got Anakin again. Yeah, the prequels though, Anakin drives me crazy. He's so annoying. I just wanted to, every iteration of him, I just wanted to thump you in the head and stop being such a brat. I got the Queen Armadillo. She's the rare one. Woo, I'm so glad. Not really, but I'm hoping to get Boba Fett. I think I may have gotten Boba Fett last time, though. I got Rex again. Rex. All right, I got 2 more to open. Looks like I've already lost most of my audience. People are like, nah, he's not doing something with squirrel voices. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so there's this thing called Ready to Robot. And I found something called Ready to Robot with the driver ones. And I tried to find somebody. Anakin lacks human personality. Yeah. Because I loved Darth Vader in the original movie. The original trilogy was about redemption. Han Solo went from being a selfish smuggler to caring about other people. That was his redemption arc. Darth Vader went from being evil to redeem himself at the end. It's all about a redemption arc, and people just think it's about, the Force and crap like that. And people, a lot of people on, like, I watched it before I was a Christian, and after I was a Christian, people are like, oh, you can't watch that. It's got, Zen Buddhism and stuff. It's like, well, yes, but can we suspend her? It's also in space, and it's doing things we can't do. I think I can determine what science fiction is versus reality. But what was my point? Oh, but the redemption arc is what I liked about it. And Anakin Skywalker just ruined the whole redemption arc because he's like, I want to smack him. He's such an annoying kid. All right, so this is Princess Leia in Bespin outfit. Is she even part of this? I don't remember seeing her picture. Oh, there she is. Princess Leia in Bespin outfit. I remember I had the action figure when I was a kid, the Bespin outfit. Because my original Princess Leia got decapitated. We got Finn again. Omega. I keep wanting to say something else. Like, she looks like, oh my gosh. And then, one more for me. Oh, so I was watching this video about, I couldn't find a video about the Ready to Robots that didn't have a crazy person. Everyone was like going, hey, we're going to, like, can you talk like a human? It's like adults acting like they're Barney or something. It's driving me crazy. All right, he's whiny for no reason. I'm in episode 1, the character was very generous and kind. Yeah, I mean, he was a sweet little kid, but I don't know. The first movie wasn't that off-putting, except Jar Jar Binks. I couldn't stand him. And then the coolest character died. Everybody goes, oh, but he came back to, like, yeah, but in the movie he died. Okay, look, seriously. We can say all you want to, that, oh, he came back and da-da-da-da. Okay. But the point is, I wish that Jar Jar Binks would have got, cut in half and, fall down a shaft. What was I doing? But the other version, the Hayden Christensen, I think is his name. Oh, that guy. So obnoxious. There's a lot of plastic right here. Qui-Gon. Yeah, everybody likes Qui-Gon Jinn. People up to... I think I was using a picture of him for my picture on Facebook or something. Not Facebook. What is this called? YouTube. And people were like going, thinking it was like, oh, your Jesus is white. It's like, actually, it's Qui-Gon Jinn. It's... Ugh, Jar Jar Binks. But people think it was like Jesus. It's like, Another Darth Maul. I mean, I like Darth Maul, but come on now. Oh, I would really like to have R5-D4. Please, please, please. Ah, another human. Speaking of which, isn't that Qui-Gon Jinn right here, or is that somebody else? Is that Obi-Wan? Because they all look the same pretty much, except... Oh, no, Qui-Gon's got the long hair. Yeah, this is Obi-Wan Kenobi. They look like South Park characters. They really do. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi in South Park. Yeah. All right, so looks like I didn't get Mace Windu. That would have been kind of cool. I got too many Anakins. I didn't get Cad Bane. I like Cad Bane. I like the Clone Wars. That was another thing from Star Wars I liked. I love the Clone Wars. That was a great cartoon series. I wanted R5-D4. When I was a kid, I liked R5-D4 a lot. I liked him better than R2. I'm pretty sure I got Boba Fett last time, which is kind of weird. And I got this woman last time because I thought she was Jada Solo last time. So who else did I not get? Didn't get Captain Phasma, but that makes sense because she's ultra rare. So which one of the ultra rares did I get? I only got one ultra rare, and that is Queen Armadillo. So I got other ones here. So Mace Windu is a diversity done right. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, he's a great character. Oh, speaking of which, I was talking when I came on here, I was watching a George Lopez episode season 2, episode 2. It's called Token, something like that. And he was basically saying that he didn't want to be some companies want to hire him. He's like going, and he was feeling disrespected where he's working. So he was like going over there, and he were giving his sales speech, but don't you want to know something about me? I mean, you're kind of feeling like you're just hiring me out of the blue. And there's like going, listen, he's like, let me lay it down for you. Basically, they're hiring him because he's Latino. And I was like going, oh. And see, he did not. He's like, I ain't gonna be your token. I'd rather have my respect. And so he's like, I'm out of here. I was like, see, that's awesome. That right there is perfect. Because he did not want to be hired just because they needed a DEI quota or something. He wanted to be respected for who he was as a hard worker. And I think that is perfect. There are so many good Black and Latino characters, but refuse to expand on them. Yeah, I know. I guess I don't think much about it though. In Star Wars, I like Luke Cage a lot. He's one of the best. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like most of my favorite characters are either robots or aliens. I'm trying to think. I mean, okay, my two favorite characters in the Marvel universe are Stingray and Jack of Hearts. In the DC universe, it's Green Lantern, but it would be Hal Jordan. But now it's kind of like everybody in Green Lantern Corps. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so we got a whole bunch of plastic here, and some of these you probably don't. I mean, you don't want two of him running around, but you do want two of him running around at least. their eyes are clear. That's so weird. It's like they're clear. But then again, these are technically, they have clear eyes. If you look at it just right. All right, so that was what was in the mystery bonus for today. These red ones. It says Series 2, so I wonder if Series 1 was like actually silver versions of these or something else. All right, so I just, for $1 each, I figure, hey, now I have $8 worth of plastic sitting on the table, and I'm going, what could I buy with $8 instead? One of the things I did get on eBay today, and I was like, I was just waiting for it, because if I put it in my bid in too early, somebody's going to outbid me at the last minute. It just, no matter what it is. So I was like, all right, we got 30 minutes to go. I'm going to bid, and then watch it, and watch it, and watch it. And nobody bid against me. So it was just something that probably nobody wants. It's the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the 8 figures that came in kids meals back in the 90s from Burger King. I had all of those because I ate at Burger King all the time. I used to, it was like the closest place, and back then their food was much better than it is now. Where I worked at, I would just go to Burger King afterwards and eat there because I would be so hungry by the end of work and I would not be able to make it home. And I did have all the kids' toys at one time, but back then I had never seen the Hunchback of Notre Dame until like last year. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a good movie. I wish I still had the figures. So I got all 8 of them for $10, which is 5 plus 5 for shipping, and then whatever the tax was. So that's not bad. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, they had good toys back then. They do toys now, but nobody does good toys now. Like the McDonald's one today, they're still doing Minecraft, which I was like, man, I thought they'd be done with Minecraft by now, but I finally got this one. I have not gotten any of these. Even the Star Wars Episode 3 toys were good. Those were the ones with the bobbleheads, weren't they? Like the little ships with the big heads in them? Or is that something else? So far, I've only gotten these things. I've not gotten any of these until today. I finally got one of these because I was like, is that... Because at first I saw this and I was in my box and I was like, is that one of the Happy Meal toys? For Minecraft? Because I have my glasses on because they're bigger boxes normally. And I was like, oh, it's one of these. Because I got 2 of this. I got pretty much all of these. Yes, yeah, I got 1, 2 of that, 2 of that, 2 of that one, I think. And I think I got 1 of that one. So I got all of these. I have gotten none of these until today. The Bionicle sets, yes. And also they had this set that nobody else likes, but I did. It's made by Lego, but it's a kid and it's a live action show. I don't think I've ever seen the show, but the toys are pretty cool, especially the aliens. What's it called? It's got a human boy in it, but there's a bunch of aliens that are like, there's a blue icy creatures and then a robot guy that's got a black suit with purple, and oh, there's a big lizard guy in it. I can't think of what it's called, but it was like, it's made by Lego, and it was their attempt to make action figures, and everybody hated it. I thought the figures were cool. And Lego did miniature versions that really worked with it. So the heads, they weren't as good as the heads you'd buy in the other set, but you can interact if you want to switch them out. You can actually do that. So they got the Aquaman set. Let's open this right now. It's not it's Minecraft. No, it wasn't Hero Factory. It was some weird name like Quasar or Photon or something. I can't remember it. It had a live action TV show. Oh, wow, look at that. There's a lot of little stickers in here. That's gonna take a lot of work. So I was gonna do a Minecraft Monday whenever they finally stopped doing the Minecraft stuff, even though it'd probably be more popular to do it now, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna wait. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to open this. I guess anywhere. Okay, so there's that. He's flat. Why is he flat? It's weird. He's about the same height, but he's extremely flat. He obviously does not eat at McDonald's. All right. So it almost feels like there's a game here. Like I got a Q-Bird or something. It's a diamond block is what it looks like. Well, as much rain as we're going to get in the next few days, I might actually play a little bit of Minecraft. I haven't been playing it much. I'll usually play it during the winter time and on Sundays. Like after church, I'll just like chill out. Yeah, Minecraft, a Minecraft duty. Well, I thought it was gonna be really cool. It's okay. Putting all those stickers on. Wow, who would want to put all those stickers on? That's a lot of work. Yeah, I thought it was stupid at first because I saw the South Park episode where they were talking about it and it sounded so weird. I was like, oh my gosh. But some of my friends said, oh yeah, it's a great game. I'm like going, really? It's not a kid's game, is it? I was like, it looks like a stupid kid's game. It's like, no, kids play Call of Duty. Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. It's very chilling. You can build whatever you want to build, basically. And I like to play it without all the monsters attacking because that just stresses me out. I played against Steve from Minecraft and Super Smash Brothers. He wasn't in my Super Smash Brothers. I had the Super Nintendo or what was it? It's N64 version. He's super annoying to fight. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. What system is that for? I can't even. All right, the farthest up I had was the Game Box thing, whatever it's called, GameCube, and I only bought that for Super Smash Brothers Melee. Oh, I never got the Switch. When it came to the modern stuff, I went Xbox route. I was like, you know what? They're pretty much all the same at this point. Used to, they were so different, and it's like, me. There we go. It's a sign of the cross. Oh wait, that's not Aquaman. That's Steve. It looked like Aquaman or whatever his name is in the picture. But yeah, you can tell that's definitely him, not him. Whoa, he's got tattoos on the back of his head. Does it come to parts so you can take it apart and build it however you want to, like this? Nope, I think those are supposed to stay there. Well, I guess if you get more of them, it's more fun, because then you got a whole bunch of them to play with. Alright. This is a Switch version, okay. I think I read that. Alright. Oh, the Switch one has lots of characters in Final Fantasy. See, you know what I was talking about the other day? There's toys that I like that as soon as I got into them, I found out they're no longer existing. I only got into them because they were at Walgreens, and you know how Walgreens has got stuff from like 20 years ago. Anyway, it's the treasure hunt figures. They don't sell them anymore, and now I'm finally into them. So Ruben Soto, he does toy hunts, and he was talking about that, and I think I put a bee in his ear about this one. Like, is it gone? Is it no? I haven't seen anything new from them in a year, and treasure hunt seems to be dead in the water. They need to take this time, revamp it, and make it a toys to life game like Disney Infinity and Skylanders and all those, because those games faded out. Now's a perfect opportunity to bring back the passion that we all had for those games. I loved them. I love those games. But when the server goes down, what you gonna do? That's what I hate about modern games too. You could put your cartridge in, wouldn't have to worry about the material be gone. Now it's like it's all gone. So I guess I can still play Disney Infinity, but my Xbox is stuck in limbo, so forget it. I don't care that much. But they definitely should bring back Treasure Hunt or Treasure X figures and make it with a code that you can play on the phone or on the computer or something. Same here. I hate modern consoles. Yeah, I kept my Sega Genesis. My Xbox One is in my room, but it was trying to update and got stuck at 35% forever. I was like, forget it. My gosh, it won't update itself. So I was like, never mind. I only play one game on it anyway. It was Minecraft. So I just got it for the computer. And I just play on that whenever I can, because you can use your Xbox controllers on the computer too. So there's no point in playing on the. Plus, they stopped updating the Xbox version. So they never had the bamboo and the pandas, I don't think. I could be wrong, but they didn't have all the new stuff. They keep on, every year they kept on adding stuff, but the Xbox version stopped. Only one I have on the Switch. I do play SNES Mini through, which is super convenient. It's a modern one with pre-loaded games. Super NES Mini. Oh, I got this thing on Amazon that plays like thousands of games that are preloaded, and it even plays MAME, which is multi-arcade something emulation, machine emulator, that's what it is. So MAME is all the arcade games, at least I don't know about modern stuff, I just know from the past, And that's one of those, like, man, I could play the games I used to play when I was a kid in the arcade. They're already built into it, and it's also got, like, it doesn't have a lot of the, like, CD-ROM based games because they're too big, but it does have, like, every Sega Genesis game on there. But I kept my Sega Genesis anyway. All the older systems. It has emulation for the new stuff, but I guess you'd have to put your disc and make a ROM somehow. I don't know how to do that, but I need to do that because I got my Sega CD-ROMs that I would love to put in there, because my old Sega CD player, you know, it's going to bite the dust eventually. So I need to save it for a ROM version. And there's one game in particular I definitely want to keep forever. It's called Lords of Thunder. It's awesome, side-scrolling shooting game, and the voice and the music and everything is so good. Such a good system, such a good game. So yeah, Sega Genesis, best system ever, other than Atari 7800. I like it too, but I didn't keep it. PlayStation tried to make a PS1 mini. Yeah, it was terrible. It was so terrible. They came out, and then a few months later, it was, you know, they were clearancing them out of places like Best Buy. Probably is why they went out of business. Is that? But yeah, kept my Sega Genesis. Did not bother with the other systems, even the TurboGrafx, which I love my TurboGrafx, but I decided I'm going to only keep one system other than Xbox One. One of them that I met my retro systems, and it's going to be this one. I accidentally kept the GameCube because I forgot I didn't take it to sell it, and I need to take it to sell it. I just keep forgetting about it. All right, so out of these figures, which one's the best one? I think this one's awesome looking. As far as characters, this is the best character. This could be Jada Solo in my universe. Ahsoka's cool. She's supposed to be the best figure out of all of these, but I don't care about her. I hate Jar Jar Binks. These are my three favorites from here. I like Ahsoka because of Clone Wars. Everybody likes Thrawn. I don't know what the deal is with Thrawn. Everybody loves Thrawn. All right, so there's my three favorites. Yeah, clear plastic makes stuff with it. Wait, what did I miss? Yes, clear plastic makes everything. Oh, you're talking about this clear plastic? I was like, I kind of feel like I missed the conversation there. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my ship I built earlier, but he's got translucent plastic. All right, so these are the three best ones. I like the way he looks, and this character the best, and Ahsoka the best. Yeah, the clear visor is pretty awesome. That's why I'd like to cut his head off and put on another action figure. I swear, they look like South Park characters.